Hey guys, it is Wide Earp here back again with a brand new video, and I just wanted to kind of talk about some things, including why I didn't upload yesterday. Part of the reason was because I just wasn't, I guess, feeling, it, and I didn't want it to kind of, I don't know, make the video kind of collapse. Um, and I didn't want it to kind of rub off in the video. I pride myself in how, I guess, consistent I upload, but at the same time, it's kind of about, again, how good your upload is and if people enjoy it. Because if nobody enjoys it, then what's the point of uploading? Yeah, but I just kind of wanted to talk about work today, really, in a lighthearted kind of way. So I walk into work, it's same old thing. Dump or get coffee ready, count my till, everything. And yeah, it's kind of weird. People that you meet are awesome, but you also find those people that just don't have a conversation. It's a little bit off-putting, but I mean, it's whatever. They're there to shop, not talk. But like out of all the conversations of my day, you'll find some pretty cool ones and some pretty weird ones. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of figuring out my content right now is trying to balance work and this and doing all of that stuff, and then including having a busy weekend and things like that. I don't know, it's very much different doing YouTube when you're in high school, comparatively speaking, to when you're in adulthood. You got bills to pay, you got a job, you got to somehow balance your social life into this as well. I don't know, it kind of just adds up into one big kind of just mix mash of a ton of stuff that I'm doing. Yeah, and honestly hope to see you guys here in the future, and I just kind of wanted to, I don't know, get this off my chest before we actually get into, I guess, today's topic, which is kind of just skateboarding in general. I stopped because physical limitations, but I remember when I was a kid, me and my friends used to skate around the neighborhood, and I remember my second day of skating, like we were, so to put this in perspective, this was summer of 2016, so I was 12 at the time, and the thing that kept happening was I would kind of get into skating, get out of skating, get into skating, and get out of skating. And the thing is that, like, it wasn't because I didn't want to skate anymore. It was because my friends were basically my first sponsor, as I like to call it. I was on flow for my friends pretty much. My parents and doctors, because of my cerebral palsy, didn't want me skating. Because if you don't know, if I break my legs, it's game over. Like, I can't walk. So, or other complications can start happening, and you don't want that. And like it's weird. Thinking about it now and looking back on it, because breaking a leg while skating, you kind of have to be jumping down some pretty insane stuff. And I don't know, this was back before, everybody moved like a video game character, as Jeremy Klein said, and I kind of agree with. This was back when your style was kind of you. What you did on the board and how you landed your tricks was you. I remember this one kid, he hated my style. He was like, oh yeah, that's not how you do this, that's not how you do that. Now granted, with cerebral palsy you can't. When I do an ollie, it's me shifting my weight forward instead of rolling my ankle, just because rolling my ankle, I can barely do that while standing up, let alone on a skateboard where my balance is already being used. And I remember I was like, he would try to skate like me and he couldn't even land an ollie. It was very, I guess, weird to see, because you kind of don't expect it. Somebody calling you out and then they can barely land an ollie, and they're, as much as I made fun of one of my coworkers for buying bone Swiss bearings today. I mean, it happens. That was just me joking with him, like, dang bro, you've spent way too much on your bearings. But I don't know. It was, skateboarding to me was always a very supportive vibe. My friends were very patient with me landing tricks and things like that, just because my cerebral palsy. But also, I would sit there and try for probably 12 hours to land one trick. I remember over that weekend, I was already starting on kickflips and shove-its and kickflips, and then I think I landed a few pop shove-its as well. And that was my first weekend skating, because we were diehards. We would skate for 12 hours a day back then, because, you know, we were kids. I mean, that's just how it goes. And yeah, I like, it's just weird seeing how it fluctuated from you're yourself as an individual when you skate, and now it's a whole kind of collective and style. And it's weird how much, like, I guess the how much being yourself is underappreciated now. And how it's kind of its own niche thing within skating. Like, you'll see Andrew Reynolds front side flips or Jamie Foy's front crooks, like things like that kind of don't really matter anymore. It's like, oh, that dude landed that trick, okay, cool, let's go to, you know, fucking let's go to Nigel Houston's 50th crook down a 10 stair. Like, I don't know, it's kind of gotten stale since then, but that's just me. And I just find it weird. And I feel like it kind of needs to go back to its old ways, and I don't encourage any gatekeeping. Like, my friend's trying to learn this summer. I'll try to teach her without being able to physically do this stuff myself, but yeah, that's kind of my experience with skateboarding. And yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. If you guys did like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if anything, it's been White, guys. Peace.